Welcome back, survivors. It's Shay1 here. In today's video, we are going to be covering the most OP broken dinosaur in the entire game, and that's this guy right here, this little bugger, the Fjordhawk. This guy is insanely broken, and we're going to get into all of that. Stick around to the end because I'm going to teach you where to tame, how to find, what to level, how to use, what this guy's abilities are, and much more secrets that other people just won't tell you, and it's not commonly known. So make sure you stick around to the end because you won't regret it. And now let's jump in on how you're actually going to obtain this overpowered bastard. Okay, so the first thing is preparation. Okay, how you're actually going to tame this guy is you're going to feed him dead animals. The best thing to feed him in the entire game is ovises. The reason why is because every other animal in the game, doesn't matter if it's tamed or wild, he will only take 3 bites. But if you feed him a ovis, he'll like eat the entire ovis. So that is very nice. You're also going to want to level these ovises all into health. It doesn't matter what health they are when you kill them, obviously, because they'll be dead. But just make sure they have a high amount of health. So the higher the level, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn one in now, a wild one. And just to kind of show you, this for example, I'm going to go kill this Anky, and he should go and eat this guy. Oh, I spawned in a Microraptor. I'm going to spawn in a Fjordhawk. Come on, there you go, pal. He is eating him, see? And he's going to take 2, and he's going to take his 3rd bite, and then he is going to be done at 1.3% effectiveness. So that's not very good. But then come over here to this high level Ovis, you kill him, and watch, he's going to come down, and he's going to eat this guy, and he's just going to chomp on this guy all day long. So one thing to note is I'm on a 3x taming server. So if you're unofficial, it's going to take about 3 or 4 sheep to kill this guy, or to tame this guy that are high level, but that's fine because you should have like an infinite amount of sheep. If you don't, then you're really making life difficult on yourself for the hide farm since they're so easy to get. I have a video on sheep, by the way, go check that out. I have a video on like almost every other animal, so be sure to go check this out if you're looking to tame any other thing in the game. But yeah, as he sits here and munches on the Ovis, we're going to go over where you can actually find this guy, right? You can only find him on Fjordhawk or Fjordor, and there's 2 spawn locations on Fjordor as to where you can find the Fjordhawk. So I'm putting them on screen now. Feel free to pause the video, and yeah, go out and go find them. I will note the waterfall, the double waterfall one that leads down into a river, is better than the other one. So that's probably where I would go to tame them. All right, so we just finished eating that one Ovis. So now we're going to go kill the other Ovis. We got to 70% on just the one Ovis, so that's very nice. And then this other Ovis should be able to finish him off. Boom! Congratulations, we have just tamed our first Fjordhawk. So you're probably very excited and very happy that you have tamed your Fjordhawk. So you might be wondering, like, how do you actually use this guy, and like how to PvP and what to level? If you're not, I'm here to help. Okay, so the very first thing is what to level on this guy. There's really only one stat. Come on. There's really only one stat that matters on your Fjordhawk, and that is going to be health. All of these other stats do not matter at all, so we're just going to strictly level up health and just pump as much health as possible into this guy as humanly possible. And now you might be wondering, like, due to his small stature, you might think that he's a small health pool. And you'd be incredibly incorrect because this guy has 8,000 HP after me just leveling up to level 306, which is absolutely broken for his abilities and for his size. It is ridiculous. So now let's go over the Fjordhawk's absolutely overpowered, game-breaking, and meta-defining abilities, and let's get the big bread and butter one out the way. So as you can see, I have the Fjordhawk on my shoulder, and I'm just going to commit suicide, because screw it, I have a Fjordhawk, right? As you can see, he will automatically loot your body and give you a second chance, and now, guess what? You can go and spawn anywhere in the game that you decide to go. So I'm all the way over here. Let's go across the entire map, okay? And all you have to do is wait, like, I think it's like 15-20 seconds for your Fjordhawk to teleport to you. And he's literally just going to come back and drop off all of your stuff. Oh, and there we go. Boom. Literally absolutely broken. Here we go in a cache, and here's everything that I had on my body, and I can pick this guy up. Bada boom, bada bing. That is absurd. That is overpowered. Okay, this pretty much gives you a second life when you are out. If you die to somebody while PvPing, you just get your shit back, which is phenomenal. I mean, I don't even, it's just broken. Okay, and not to mention, the only way to, if you kill somebody and they have a Fjordhawk, The only way to get all of their stuff is you have to kill the Fjordhawk in like 10-15 seconds before it teleports across the map back to his bed. And as you can see, this guy has 8,000 health, and that's like around like what you'll see on official. That's not like a crazy number. 8,000 health. You have 15 seconds to kill something with 8k health that is this small. Like literally this small. And guess what? When you die, it flies straight up in the sky. Phew! Just straight up, which is so good. Like, it's so hard to kill, and it just kind of ensures your second life thing. However, this is completely game breaking and completely broken and busted, okay? As you can see on the right hand side, there is a cooldown for this ability, and it is very, very long. An hour-long cooldown, as you can see with this backpack. So before I die again, if I were to die right now, all of my stuff would not come back to the bed. You know, and that wouldn't work, right? So I have to wait for that ability to work again, which is the hour long. Okay, now if I check this out, you can also, what this guy does is he turns every single bed into this game, any sleeping bag, any bed, into, guess what, a teleporter. So I'm all the way over here. Let's just go teleport to the other side of the map. Let's go to this one, right? And all you gotta do is wait 10-15 seconds for your Fjordhawk to come and drop off your stuff, and bada boom, bada bing, you have successfully just turned every single simple bed into a teleporter for yourself. Now, you can't teleport tames with this, but it is very, very good to be able to teleport across the map, especially at this kind of speed. And you could just bring your cryopods. Do you know what I'm saying? So that is very, very good. And then boom, there we go. Right here. And he just dropped all my stuff off. 15-20 seconds. I will note, if you do this, like if you teleport on the bed, okay, he can get killed over there by other creatures or whatever. Okay, now let's get into his other really, really game breaking ability. Okay, so let me just go and drop all of my stuff, and as you can see, it has a timer. Okay, not to mention, this guy can reset the timers on caches, right? And at the same time, he can pick up bags from very far away. So let's say you died to some player only turrets and you wanted to go grab your bag. You can look at it and you're just gonna double click F, and the Fjordhawk's gonna go and he's gonna grab it for you. And you can literally run away and he will like bring the bag all the way to you. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. And he drops it right there. Boom. Which is absolutely insane. And that is so busted. You die to lava, boom, send them in. You die to player only turrets and a raptor eats your body so you can't grapple it, boom, send them in. You get all your stuff back. No need to worry. You don't have to raid the base, which is very, very... I mean, that's just really, really good on its own, okay? Now, bro, he's already overpowered. This is already broken. This gets even worse, okay? He can identify caches. So anytime that you drop something, it has this like little skull and crossbones thing on it, which tells you that it's a cache. How many times have you killed somebody and not been able to find their stuff? How many times does that happen to you? Every time? Not every time, but a lot of the times that happens, okay? Because bushes and stuff in this game, or their body tweaks. Well, guess what? Guess what? If you have this guy on your shoulder, look how far this goes. Look how far this goes too. I'm gonna keep going back. Look at this. Look at this. This is nuts. That's nuts. If you're anywhere nearby the bag, you'll be able to find it, which makes it so much easier to find caches, which is just really, really useful on its own, okay? You could also... Hold on, I have to go find and kill something real quick. You can also turn this guy into a sonar beacon, okay? So anytime something gets below 50% HP, it will start to appear with a health indicator. It will tell you exactly how much health it has. Not exactly, but it'll give you a rough idea. It'll turn like yellow and red and black, so that's pretty good to know. And as you can see, this really, really helps with tracking stuff, especially if you're trying to chase people through the woods. Like, it is really, really strong. Like, you have just effectively equipped wall hacks with a Fjordhawk, which is just really broken. So you've equipped wall hacks, a get out of jail free card, tech teleporter for basically nothing, and an extra tool to recover your kit if some really dumb stuff happens. That is just kind of bullshit, right? So all around, this guy is absolutely, absolutely broken. the best shoulder mount in the game by far, and only having to give him a couple ovises, which like every tribe should already have to farm hide, like is not very expensive at all. That's really good, and I would highly recommend for everybody to be running around with one of these guys, because simply you can't afford not to. If you really want to be a big PvPer, you are going to need to run a Fjordhawk. I mean, I guess you could run a Microraptor to get more kills, but you are losing a lot of value with if you're not running a Fjordhawk. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because I mean the absolute world to me. We're currently on a mission to reach like 500 subscribers. So we're at like 450 right now, so any person I get just kind of means a lot. If you like my content, please be sure to go check out literally any one of my other videos. I've made guides about like almost every creature in this game that kind of go in depth like this. So if you like that, please be sure to check that out. Other than that, peace out, and may God bless you all.